Depending on your own status, you might be able to petition for a relative to immigrate to the United States as a permanent resident. In order to sponsor a family member, you must either be a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident. Relatives whose immigration can potentially be sponsored include spouses, children, parents, siblings, and fiancés. Sponsorship procedures and the length of time they take are based on your status, your relationship to the person you're sponsoring, and that person's age and marital status. Close relatives of U.S. citizens might immigrate within months, with longer wait periods for more distant relatives and family members of permanent residents. The required steps also differ based on whether the person you are seeking to obtain a visa for is currently inside or outside the United States. The sponsorship process usually requires completion of Form I-864, an affidavit of support that demonstrates your ability and commitment to support your relative financially. If you file this form and your immigrating relative or spouse later uses means-based public assistance, you might be required to reimburse the appropriate government agencies. This obligation ends if the immigrant becomes a citizen, leaves the country permanently, dies, or works in the United States for a certain amount of time. The obligation remains if a couple divorces. A local immigration attorney can provide more information about the process of sponsoring a relative.